Once the king of good times of private jets and luxury villas, for years has been the king of running from unpaid dues. This is none other than Vijay Mallya. In a recent 4-hour podcast with influencer Raj Shamani, Mallya claimed he's repaid his debts and is being unfairly targeted by banks, saying he's not a thief. But the government and lenders say he's spinning a web of lies with nearly 7,000 crore still owed. So, what's the truth? Today, we crunch the numbers and understand why his narrative doesn't hold up.
Kingfisher Airlines.
Kingfisher's Vijay Mallya.
You can keep dreaming about £1 billion.
Vijay Mallya has been arrested in London.
In his interview with Raj Shamani, Vijay Mallya painted himself as a victim. He stated that he borrowed 6,200 crore from banks but has repaid a staggering 14,000 crore. According to him, the banks continued to pursue harassment despite he paying twice the amount he borrowed. On the surface, it sounds compelling until you dig deeper. The government and banks have swiftly refuted his claims, asserting Mallya remains deeply indebted. Let's break down and understand the math. When the Debt Recovery Tribunal took up the Kingfisher Airlines case in June 2013, the airline's non-performing assets were recorded at 6,848 crore, already higher than Mallya's claimed 6,200 crore loan, including a 1,200 crores of interest. But don't forget that loans aren't static. Interest accrues, and for defaulters like Mallya, penal interest adds to the burden. As per TOI, by April 2025, the total dues including interest and charges reached 17,781 crore as per the tribunal's decree. Banks have recovered 10,815 crore, leaving an outstanding balance of 6,997 crore. Mallya's claim of repaying 14,000 crore appears to focus solely on the principal, ignoring substantial interest and penalties. And that's why his math simply doesn't add up. This isn't the first time Mallya has cried foul. Since fleeing India in 2016 to evade charges of fraud and money laundering, he's consistently downplayed his liabilities. Under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, courts permitted bank to liquidate his attached assets, including the iconic Kingfisher Villa in Goa. In February 2025, Mallya approached the Karnataka High Court seeking clarity on the bank's recovery process. His counsel argued that banks had recovered rupees 14,000 crore against 6,200 crore loan, echoing his podcast claim. Where did Mallya actually blow all his money though? This answer lies in the ED case against him. The ED had charged Mallya under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. The agency alleged that Kingfisher Airlines diverted at least 3,547 crores of loan received from banks. The alleged diverted funds were used in over-invoicing of aircraft lease rentals, payments for corporate jet used exclusively by Mallya, and transfers to the Force India Formula 1 team and the Royal Challengers Bangalore IPL team. In fact, that's not the only instance where the funds were diverted. In 2012 and 15, the Service Tax Department filed complaints against Kingfisher Airlines for non-payment of over rupees 100 crore in service tax, despite collecting this amount from passengers. A Mumbai court had issued non-bailable warrants against Mallya and others in connection with this case. Clearly, the Vijay Mallya saga extends beyond one man's financial missteps. It involves 17 major banks including SBI, PNB and IDBI, which serve millions of Indians. So Mallya's portrayal as a victim while he resides comfortably abroad ironically hurts his own case.